Hey, oh, 250 capital G, y'all come on in. I got everything you need from live videos to skits to stories to journalism and much more. Kick back, relax, and bring your A game.
Direction and serenity. Let's go.
It's reaction time. It's reaction time. This woman, hold on, let me fix this because this is some good stuff right here. And I really hope you guys watch the whole video. Please watch the whole video because she's laying down some jewels. And this video not only benefits men, it benefits women. But this woman expresses how she felt betrayed by the women in her family, pushing their trauma on her, and the feminist movement betraying and lying to her. She's expressing in her video, she's speaking her truth about how feminism, society, has lied and portrayed her and led her astray, and now she's living in a life of loneliness and devastation. Y'all watch this video, kick back, relax. It's damn good, baby. It's damn good. I don't put out no trash. I don't put out no junk. She's expressing. Really listen to what she's saying, and this is notes, especially for the women. Y'all need to take notes because God's son's been trying to help y'all. Y'all watch this video, and I'm gonna be right back with you. Now watch this.
For whatever reason, this article really resonated with people, but you know, when I wrote it, I was truly terrified. Like, I wrote a lot of that. It gets me choked up now.
The truth setting in. She's getting choked up because the truth is setting in. They lied to this girl. Feminists lied to this baby right here.
I wrote a lot of that article, like, truly scared. Like, I really did think, like, wow, you've missed your opportunity. Like, you are going to be alone. You're not going to have a family. Like, I was really scared when I wrote that. Like, that's exactly how I felt. And when I got comments, after that article was published, like I said, there was hundreds of guys emailing me, texting me, LinkedIn messaging me, commenting on the post, saying, you're selfish, you missed out, you know, you could have had all that, you picked your career. I mean, calling me horrible things.
She picked her career. She picked her career.
And it was awful. I sat in bed reading these comments, and I was like, oh my God, you know, they're right. You know, and they're not totally right. I don't think I'm a horrible, selfish person for not wanting to have children in my 20s and not wanting, you know, to have children during that marriage. But it did scare me because a lot of what they were saying, they were like, you've been very selfish your whole life. And that's what I heard over and over again. And that's actually the next thing that I wrote that I think will be coming out soon is I got all these horrible comments from men telling me I had missed my chance and that I, you know, was a stupid feminist who was focused on myself, which I thought was interesting.
I don't think she realized how precious her 20s were. I don't think she realized how precious her 20s were because women only have a window to have children. Now, she's still kind of young. She's going to check with her physician and see if she can still have baby. I'm pretty sure she can, but I don't know. I don't know her body. I don't know what complications she has. But your 20s, when you develop a relationship with your man. Okay, let's say she meets her boyfriend at 23. 23 to 38. Those 15 years she should have been building with her king, with her husband, with God's son. Making love, traveling, having babies, getting her finances together, building a lifelong relationship with somebody, having that support, having a man to come home to listen to your problems. She ain't got none of that. No kids, no husband, just a damn degree. Ooh!
Like I said, I don't consider myself a feminist at all. But it did get me thinking, and I did write an article that I think will come out soon about the downfall of living a selfish, me-focused life, you know? And it does, I mean, for me, it's it's taken me to this point in my life to realize that that's not a life that's going to bring you happiness. I mean, and maybe it does for some people. I honestly have a hard time believing that. If I thought I would spend the rest of my life alone, if I didn't think that I would get married and have children, I would be devastated. So
she's devastated.
I don't know. It is such a me-focused culture right now. It really is. And
Everybody's selfish. Everybody don't want to help nobody. Everybody don't want to nobody wants to build unions. Even in the families dating, it's all about me. The husband's all about me and what I want. The wife, it's all about me. The kids don't want to listen to the parents. It's all about them. It's what they want. They're not thinking about the bigger picture, the progression of the family, the traditions, and passing on this legacy. We're building homes. We're getting this money. We're getting right with God, and we're passing all of our beliefs, our principles, our finances, so to the next generation, so the next generation can have a better life. In that generation, and we passing down family yearbooks and family pictures. Oh, who's that? That's my cousin. This and this. It's all about family, and she's gonna die alone. She's almost 40. She's almost 40, and it's starting to hit her ass. She said she's devastated.
I just think a lot of us are missing out.
Yeah, you're missing out.
And I certainly have felt like that the last year and a half, and I thank God that I realized it in time, because I don't want to wake up at 60 by myself and go, well, I had a lot of fun. It's like I want to wake up 60 next to the love of my life, raising a family,
grandbabies,
doing the things that are really important and the things that really matter.
She's waking
up.
up.
I don't think you're going to be on your deathbed one day and look back and go, I wish I went to more parties or spent more, time shopping. It's like, you're going to look back and say, oh my God, like this person I created was someone I loved. And, that's going to be the thing that's meaningful. So I feel unbelievably betrayed by feminism. And I don't want to put it on.
Y'all hear that? She says she's feel unbelievably betrayed by feminism. The men were trying to help y'all women. The men were trying to help y'all women. Y'all didn't want to listen to God's son. Now you're old and alone. Listen, there's already more women than men. Far more. And y'all are very pretty. We're living in times where even the most beautiful young woman ain't getting married. Nobody want to deal with you. And it's not because you're beauty. It's not because it's because you acting like a bitch, right? You have a bitchy attitude. A lot of men don't trust you around the children. A lot of men are scared that these women are not going to feed the children. Can you cook? Can you read? Are you cooperative? Are you ready to build? Are you ready to build? No, a lot of them ain't. Don't give a damn how pretty you are. Pretty women are homeless. Think about what feminism has done to God's daughters. Pretty women are homeless. Pretty. Fine. That was a fine homeless girl. I thought to take her home. But I don't know who she know. I don't know if she got drugs. Her little drug addict friends. I don't want them robbing me. This girl had nice boobs, legs. She was pretty. I think she just hit the streets. I don't know if she was a streetwalker or a prostitute before and she really just fell off. But there's a lot of pretty women on the street selling that cookie. Or just straight up homeless. They just begging for change. Pretty. Green eyes, white women, black women. Beautiful women are homeless. This is crazy. Feminism, y'all alone, on the streets, looking crazy.
Because a lot of what they were saying, they were like, you've been very selfish your whole life. And that's what I heard over and over again. And that's actually the next thing that I wrote that I think will be coming out soon is I got all these horrible comments from men telling me I had missed my chance and that I, was a stupid feminist who was focused on myself, which I thought was interesting because, like I said, I don't consider myself a feminist at all. But it did get me thinking, and I did write an article that I think will come out soon about the downfall of living a selfish, me-focused life. you know? And it does, I mean, for me, it's definitely started to feel hollow and meaningless. And, you know, it's taken me to this point in my life.
Hold on.
That from so many of the women in my life, too. I mean, like I said, I do come from a very traditional family, so I wouldn't say so much from family, but just a lot of, like, the older women in my life, I kind of want to go back to some of those teachers and coaches and say, what the hell did you mean by that?
Ooh.
Because women can't do it all. We can't.
Hey, what she's saying is her mama, her grandmama, and if she was young enough, her great-grandmother, all the women in her family betrayed this baby. She looked to the women in her family, the elders, the one that's supposed to have the wisdom, the one that's supposed to have the game, the one that's supposed to have the guidance in the realm of womanhood. So in the realm of womanhood, she went to the older woman to get some knowledge, to get some wisdom, to get some guidance. And what she got was a goddamn egg. They laid an egg on this baby. That's why she said, I need to go back and, what did you mean by that? Men ain't shit. What did you mean when you said men ain't shit? That's what this baby is talking right here. This is what this woman is talking right here. She's a cute woman. I'll blow her back out. I'm married. Sound like she's having a coming to Jesus moment. When God start working on your heart and he start undoing what Satan has done to you, those women in her family pushed their trauma on this when she was a little girl. That's why I call her baby. When she was a little girl, they pushed this trauma on, they pushed their trauma from relationships on this little girl. Now she grew up hating men, and then that backfired. Her life is ruined because of the women in her family. Ooh, let's go.
That's such a lie.
Lies.
I mean,
all right, y'all. That's it for that. Y'all, her name is woman in her late 30s. Her name is Melissa Persling. Describes wanting to settle down at 38 years old after previously swearing off marriage and children. Let's see. Yeah, y'all want to check her out. That's her name. I can't believe this. Melissa Persling. Let's go. We're going to talk about this on the other side. We're going to wrap this thing up. Oh, I'm excited now. I'm really excited. Let's go.
I've been trying to tell y'all. Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like my opinion? Let's start there. Women, we love y'all. Yeah, I know I cuts up. I know I'm your ruler. I know I come up. Oh, I'm a king, right? But I'm not the king of kings. That's Jesus Christ. But kings have to exist in order for God to be compared. If he's the king of the king, that kings of kings means he's above all kings. If you compare me as a king to Jesus, way up there. I'm in no comparison. But in my heart, I'm a king in as far as looking out for the people, giving off positive energy to the people, leading people out of darkness, telling the truth about what's going on in the world, and getting people to understand that how Satan come to kill, steal, and destroy. Feminism has come to kill, steal, and destroy the lives of women. Ooh, I said it. So what? Most heterosexual men, we love women. Well, I'm gonna be honest. At times, we don't know how to handle y'all. That's why I learned how to be consistent with women. I'm your ruler. This is the game plan. Either you with it or you ain't. I respect you either way. I give you some hugs and kisses, but I'm gonna need a woman who's gonna comply with what I got going on. Right? Rule over the woman and she will respect you over, but not rule as far as putting her down, degrading, not listening to her insight or perspective. Because she's gonna be your business partner. She's gonna be your bedroom partner, and she's gonna be there for you. She's gonna be your confidant. I'm always listening to the woman. Hey, baby, what you think? I'm the leader still, but what you think about this? Women want to feel included in your plan. Hell, she's dedicating her life to you. Include that woman. So it's rule, but I'm still the ruler. Rule over her with truth and love, guidance. Truth, love, guidance. That's how you rule over the woman. Truth. Tell the truth, baby. You need a man. It's hard out here. You're beautiful. Why you ain't got no goddamn man? How come no diamonds are right here? No platinum? no gold, no white gold, no silver. Baby, God's daughters, can y'all at least get some stainless steel right here? What's going on to where you guys are single? Beautiful women. What's going on? Decent looking women, average looking women, ugly women. I don't give a damn what you look like. Somebody is gonna try to run up on you because men, that testosterone is something. It ain't the testosterone ain't nothing to be played with. I'm gonna be honest. This testosterone is nothing to be played with. A woman can't even imagine what it's like for a man. All this right here, that's testosterone, baby. Testosterone is probably one of the hardest things to control. A man won't have to ever control. That's testosterone. You know, that aggressiveness. You're gonna have to control that, fellas. Control is hard. When you all day you thinking about women, you know, you have lustful thoughts and you don't know if it's lust. Like me, I don't know if it's lust. I don't know if it's science. We're supposed to be attracted to women. They're so beautiful. I don't know. They look good. Breasts, thighs, that testosterone, especially when you've been celibate, you cutting off sex, you changing your eating habits. Life even become more hard. So that testosterone, it's like, oh man, I'm about to explode. But that's how you rule over the women. You women, I don't know who's been in your. Well, I know she giving us some insight. Who's been in y'all ear? Your mama, your grandmama, and your great grandmama. They have led y'all down a goddamn hill. And not only did they lead you down the hill, they didn't even give you a rope. They led you slide down the hill. They let you slide down the mountain. They let you slide and fall off the cliff. Y'all fell off the cliff. This the cliff. And this y'all fell. Look it. They didn't give y'all no rope. They didn't do one of these. Come on, baby. My precious baby girl. Let me help you up. Let me give you some rope to pull you back up. Nothing. They set y'all up for failure. It is so sad how women have to go through this world by themselves. I ain't blue pill, I ain't red pill. I'm a real pill nigga. I am a real pill nigga. God, daughter, y'all need a man. And God's sons, we need the women. How about that? You ain't gonna get too far. I mean, men can do it. We're built for it. But in these times, it's so tricky. It's nice to have somebody in your corner that's gonna help you fulfill your purpose. Hopefully your purpose is meaningful, and hopefully your purpose is exuberant, and it will be able to spread on to others who need it. That's greatness at its highest level. You go through that rigorous journey to get to that point where you're confident, when you are just so believe in yourself, you love yourself, you're doing your best to build a healthy relationship with God. You're trying to be a better father. You're trying to be a better brother. You're trying to be a better businessman. You're trying to be a better friend. And you pass that on to this generation, and hopefully it'll pass on to the next generation. And the women in her family did not understand that. They set their baby girl up for failure. She's almost 40, and she's still trying to figure out how to get a man, or what is her purpose in life, or how to navigate through a man's heart, how to navigate through a man's mind. She's lost in the sauce, y'all. This woman is lost in the sauce due to society, due to the lies and destruction. Satan is behind feminism. Satan is behind feminism. Satan is behind feminism. It has destroyed the entire society. It has destroyed us. When a woman don't want to communicate, when God's daughters don't want to communicate with God's son. She said it. I lived a life that was so hollow. All I wanted to do was have fun and shop. Have fun and shop. Have fun and shop. Now look at your crazy ass. Now look, you looking effed up in the streets. You're lonely. You're devastated. You have no cat. All you got is a job. You just gonna go home and work. Go home and work. Here's the thing. Inflation. Do you got money for investments? Let's say you have the money. You're still alone. You're gonna be 50 soon, woman. These years are going by. It's already going on. What is the second week of January? You're already in the second week of January. It's January 8th. Where's your baby? She has no babies. There will be no grandbabies. Her legacy, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if her siblings have kids, but her primarily excluded, just her, the bloodline stops with her. She won't be able to carry her bloodline, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, family photos. Like I said in the video, It's all about passing it on to the next generation. Make sure they're strong. To make sure you guys have little family things or little family traditions. Scrapbooks. This is your great grandmom. This is your great grandfather. This is your cousins, and they used to live here. I remember the time. What about family stories? Where do you come from? They have destroyed feminism and the women in her family by them pushing that trauma on their little baby girl. She grew up not knowing a damn thing about a man. She is destroyed. But y'all flood my comments. What y'all think about this? Woman crying all over TikTok about how she was led astray and betrayed by the trifling women in her family and feminism. 250 capital G, I'm gone.